Many things during the pandemic. The honor flights, the chance for veterans to tour their memorials in D.C. were grounded. The world in another kind of war, and those vets in the most vulnerable population.
But starting in August, after 21 long months, the flights did resume and the missions were renewed. And actually, just last weekend, I had the honor to be one of the guests along for the ride. We visited Arlington and we visited so much else over the course of a long day.
Welcome home, Marine!
To serve is to sacrifice. To honor is to acknowledge. And to fully appreciate a moment like this, homecoming for the Stars and Stripes honor flight, you need to hear the stories, see the pain, recognize the cost.
Every person takes a little bit out. You can only pretend it doesn't exist for so long.
On a picture-perfect November day, 104 veterans and their guardians board 2 chartered flights out of MKE. After the short trip to Baltimore,
God bless our veterans!
They ring in the day.
And then a hello.
A photo op at the Marine Corps Memorial, another picture or two at the sweeping Air Force Memorial. But it's as they enter the hallowed ground of Arlington Cemetery that the tone begins to shift.
Don't cry for love.
With a song.
We made it to Arlington.
Followed by silence. At the tomb of the unknown soldier, the strict routine of the sentinels is only broken by a subtle scrape. Their way of saluting veterans in attendance. From Arlington, it's on to the most recognizable stops, sightseeing for so many tourists, somber reflection for the honor flight.
The first stop on the National Mall, the World War II Memorial, is a poignant one for the Stars and Stripes honor flight. Since forming in 2008, this, their 60th mission, is also their first without a single World War II veteran.
We're sad that we don't have many World War II vets anymore, but the stories of the Korean vets and the Vietnam vets are equally important, and it's important for us to guard their legacies as well.
Further down the mall, the cold black granite of the Vietnam Memorial rises from the ground, a picture for the wall, another for a widow.
Show respect to what he had done for our country, and she'll appreciate the fact that I brought him here.
The thousands of names etched in stone.
Ron Sandel, Thorpe, Wisconsin.
Hit differently when you called that person a brother or friend.
He was in Vietnam about 30 days, and he was shot in the main artery and bled to death.
Russ Boy went through grade school, high school, college, and the draft with his buddy Ron. He's gone far longer now without him.
We know he's not here, but just seeing his name permanently imprinted here on the wall, it just means something emotionally.
Rich Breest and his daughter Jen are hard to miss. His colorful lei and the cut of her uniform, signs of how far she came from Pearl Harbor to get here.
There's nowhere else I could be than here with my dad.
Rich's journey, though, was even harder.
It's to say, I'm sorry I wasn't there for him. And I held that guilt for a long time.
The Army medic and his friend Bob survived countless helicopter missions together.
I was doing pretty good today, and then got to the wall.
Until the time Rich went on leave, and Bob wasn't there when he got back.
And that's when I realized the cost of war is 36 live people and a C-130 with 140 some aluminum boxes with flags on them. That's the cost of war. It's not the money. It's the friendships that can't be there anymore.
For so many of the veterans, the wounds of the war never healed.
Our Vietnam vets in particular really not only didn't receive a welcome home, but often were really scorned or ostracized even by their own families sometimes.
When I returned home from my first deployment, my dad asked me if people had come to see me home. And I said, yeah, there was so many people on the pier welcoming me home. And he started crying, and he said, I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful that your experience was different than mine. And so I'm so thankful that I can be here to change that storyline for him.
I have forgiven the country for how they treated us at that time, because I have had nothing but total compassion and appreciation for my service from people here.
Kozlowski.
On the flight back, the organizers have one last surprise.
John Allen, you've got mail.
Mail call, a pile of cards and letters of appreciation for each vet from complete strangers and their closest family.
Hi, Grandma. I love you. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for serving the entire country. I love you, Grandma, from Jordy.
I didn't expect all these cards and letters to come, you know. And it kind of hits home. It's everybody I love that supports me, and they show their appreciation. It's just overwhelming.
Back in Milwaukee, at the end of a 16-hour emotionally exhausting day, they're home. This time to a hero's welcome. As members of the Honor Flight know, every day is a bonus.
And that was with Fox 6 photojournalist Eric Litzheim with me for the entire day and doing a beautiful job editing that piece. On that same trip over the weekend, Stars and Stripes Honor Flight recognized the 8,000th veteran they've flown since 2008. And all that is as an entirely volunteer-run organization. If you would like to support their efforts, either financially or as a volunteer or even as a guardian on one of those flights, you can find more information on fox6now.com.